I'm just thinking about all of the things that were burgeoning at this time that that you guys started to execute. You had Git and GitHub around the same time frame. You really had the birth of AWS, specifically the EC2 offering. I believe it was at the end of the 20 O's. What do you call them? Aughts? I don't know. Like 2008-ish was EC2. S3 was a couple years earlier. So you have like your guys' access to that ability. You can talk about how you built the platform out, but building Heroku on top of that. Then you had Ruby on Rails, of course, which had been around for a while, and was becoming so successful that your potential customer base was kind of exploding. And then the pain of deployment for Rails being kind of the sore thumb of what is otherwise an excellent building experience. There were so many things lining up for you. Not trying to take anything away from your execution, but we talk about like the reasons why businesses, startups succeed. A lot of it is timing, and you guys were in a very fertile ground to build something like this.
Absolutely. They say luck is preparation meets opportunity, and there was a huge amount of opportunity here. It was the confluence of so many different things, communities, technologies. We happened to be well positioned to take advantage of it or to do something that contributed, I hope, as well as benefit from all those trends ourselves. Yeah. And I think this is always an important thing to keep in mind for anyone in your career. I think and I've heard YouTubers talk about getting viral hits. And once you get that first thing that goes viral and you're just thinking, how do I replicate this? How do I do this again? And you kind of can't. It's really, it is really just serendipity. But if you keep making good content, the likelihood that you might find that serendipity again is much higher than if you don't. And I think it's the same thing for any kind of creator, whether you're a software builder, a company builder, whatever it is. Like, I think it's good to take pride for yourself in your execution of the idea and hopefully spot good ideas. But ultimately, there is a huge amount of things that, I don't know, I could sit here and say, boy, weren't we prescient that we saw all these opportunities and took advantage of them. And some of it was that, but honestly, a lot of it was just following our nose and building a thing we believed should exist in the world. And then we happened to get very lucky with all those things coming together at that time.